I sure hope he's doing okay. Where's my headset? All right. Leave. I don't have chat up, that's what I'm missing. There we go. And there's metaphor. Try to get sound working because I forgot that part. Have the stream working. That's good. All right. Almost set. And I remember this part. All right. Well, it's time for me to get started because I was running a little bit late because I decided to get something to eat. So let us begin. Yeah, this is probably fine now. All right, now where did I even leave off at? Oh, I think I remember. Tomorrow's the day of the thing. Hello, Rockman. Thank you very much. Much appreciated. I don't think we have other options. There's some people that are wrong with it. Reminds me of Clear Center David. It's time to call it a night. Don't think I had anything else I could do. Thank you, Gallica. Way better, Yukari. So much better than Yukari.
Can I come in?
Hello, Maria. Can't sleep?
You can't sleep?
No, that's not it. You're all leaving tomorrow, right? I'll be cheering for you. So
You?
I just... Oh no. I promised Miss Fabian I wouldn't cry.
Aww. I won't tell her.
It's alright. I won't tell her.
Papa was trying to stop a bad man, you said. And that's what you're all doing too, isn't it? Please come back home safe. I'll be waiting here as long as it takes.
It's a promise.
All right. Promise? The next time I see you again. Can you tell me more about the outside world?
This one's important.
I promise you with a routine. Maria is waiting. Ask off in her room, huh? Return home and again tell strange and distant places we visit.
I never got a chance to say this to Papa. So, thank you. I'll go to bed now.
Captain, may I have a moment?
Good night.
I was hoping for a chance to speak before we set out. Since our meeting, I've done nothing but impose on you. Now, you risk your very life for this cause. 'Tis no easy burden. It pains me to see. When I think of how this may yet save His Highness, I lose sight of all else. Such disregard ill becomes me.
You know, you said you had gotten a very unique carriage. How you? Are we talking unique on a good end, or?
Don't worry about it.
'Tis kind of you to say. But that book, we met once before, on a carriage bound for the capital. Do you recall?
I remember your stunt getting me flung in the wastes.
My apologies. I thought only to minimize casualties, one way or another. So, 'tis a novel envisioning an ideal world. Curious to see a utopian novel these days. I'd thought them long since banned. Ah, you needn't worry. I've no intention of taking it from you. I've sometimes wondered why such books were forbidden. Rumors say the Sanctists objected to their contents. Yet I wonder, how could a simple book have possibly stung them so? Do you mind if I read a passage or two?
You can read?
So, it is a fiction written as if a personal account. This chapter seems to concern the system by which the nation's leader is decided. In this country, one cannot become even a statesman, much less sovereign, without the consent of the people. Those who aspire to statecraft must first solemnly swear before the people what they will do in service of their country. Should they earn title but break their word, they are denounced and stripped of power. Such is the authority of the people.
This sounds like democracy. This book, oh god, is this book written by a human? This book is, the book just describes, to some extent, human society. The book is written by a human. So what does that make, you know, humans? What does that make the humans that we keep seeing, though?
In this way, it is the people who are the land's true king. Quite the opposite of our own country. Now I see why our upper echelons would abolish such texts. Had our lands embraced such accountability, perhaps His Royal Highness would not have suffered such a fate. No. As a knight, 'tis not my place to say. I must clear my head of these fantasies. In the end, clinging to a dream will do me no good. Oh, I suppose 'tis not so bad to dream now and then. It takes power to walk the path of our dearest hopes. Perhaps that is the purpose of this newfound strength. My dearest dream 'tis to save His Highness, even at the cost of my life. Nothing more.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
So, like, has there ever been a definitive date as to when the prince is dead, or is it just, like, the curse is slowly moving towards his heart or something?
Judah!
Lady Judah!
Oh, you look like you have a massive forehead. Not as bad from this angle. Girl, where are your clothes? God, your forehead! Oh my god!
Far away sky, blue and clear. Echo my wish, so that all may hear. One and all born to this land, as here we stand. Let us greet the rising dawn, hand in hand. Faraway sky, blue and white. Faraway sky so clear. Let life be alive. Let my wish echo. Far beyond the shore.
What race is she? She seems like she's an elder, but like... Oh no, she has tiny pointed ears. Okay, never mind. She's white. I know, that's the weird thing. She's a race that we haven't really seen. We've seen the Clemars and the Parapus, and they all have some type of animal trait. The only ones that I have noticed that do not are the...
Even I'm feeling the heat. Well, I suppose it's time to fan the flames.
Are the elders, but like, we only seen one.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome one and all to the inauguration of the Tournament for the Throne. For the first time, the crown is anyone's to claim, as long as the aspirants can complete 3 grueling challenges.
Wow, a Sanctus Crier! He's perfect for this!
Let's discuss the venues. We kick off in the west, in the Pearl of the Coast, the Principality of Oceania's harbour city capital, Port Brilehaven. There, they face their first challenge, the Exhibition of the Brave. Each contender must bring back the head of a monster, a mark of their prowess and courage. Next, our would-be monarchs head east. Upon the misty peaks, we arrive in the Principality of Montario's beautiful city of faith, Alterbury Heights. And finally, our heroes make their well-deserved return home to Grand Trad. But first, let's do introductions. It's time to meet those risking their lives for the crown. Closest to the throne, I know him, you know him. It's Sanctism's one and only 78 Sanctifex, His Eminence, Forden!
Big foe.
Victory to Sanctifex Forden!
I claim no great ambition, nor any heated calls to action. All I wish is to restore order for our people and to safeguard our land from the threats beyond. This chaos we face is but one of God's many trials. Let us restore our kingdom's glory together!
Moving right along, we come next to His Eminence's champion, the very spear in his hand, the warrior monk captain of the Crown Theocracy, Master Giddo!
I don't what?
I
don't like his.
before you
I don't like his
only
head.
in loyal service of His Eminence. I relinquish the throne to him gladly. But those who would seize the crown by force, I will teach you to fear God and to fear me!
So much for this being a fair competition. How many horses do the Sanctus have in this race? Still, it's not over by far. The Luis supporters won't take this lying down.
What cowardice, Crier! Where's Count Louise?
Don't hit the crier. He's got a script to follow.
All right, settle down. At this time, I can report that Count Luis has not applied to enter the tournament.
What? He's not even entering?
Then what becomes of us? Our entire purpose in this race was to get closer to him.
Don't worry. He's definitely paying attention. He's only in second as it is, so we can't afford to ignore this whole production. Sit tight. I'm sure he'll make a move soon.
All right. For those Count Luis supporters, you might want to meet our next entrant. A rising socialite, a man of ambition, godless and fearless, the brash young warrior serving Count Luis, Gladel, the Black Hound.
He's not even black.
So he was one of Luis's men.
The fallen king embraced Sanctism and all its holy tenets, and for what? He was nothing before Lord Luis. Look to the sky all you wish. No god can save you! What our country needs is power!
Well, it's not quite all the contenders, but let's get on with the introductions. The great liberal merchant, it's Roger Ward.
Sup?
By war, by conquest, by right, it's Rudolph Kraus.
Sup?
In it more for the gauntlet runners than the throne, it's Lena Caden. Sure to be
Oh,
popular
she's
by
cute.
pledging free drinks for life, it's Loveless O'Shea. Uplifting the beautiful and deposing the hideous, it's Milo Maurizio.
Wow. If we lose this, I think the country has some even bigger problems.
Now, I do believe we have one final candidate.
Sup?
Do we have an Elden boy present? Come on, let's see a face.
What? An elder? Disgraceful. Is this the only way you could think to distinguish yourself?
By the way, the ride you applied with still hasn't arrived. And if it doesn't show up by the time the noon bell rings, you're disqualified. All right?
What if we just run it?
Hey! What's going on?
That nitwit! What is he doing?
So, contestants, are you ready?
What? Last, I say! Wait! Found your behave!
Oh!
A land runner? It's quick!
Wait, it's headed right for the...
It'll crash!
Whoa!
What the heck is that?
Wonderful. So much for a first impression.
What ho? Isn't he a marvel, chums?
You don't! You nearly brought down the cathedral! Have a care, you buffoon. 'Twas bad enough when Luis did it the first time.
That feckless, shameless old fool.
Not bad, kid. Guess you've got some interesting tricks up your sleeve after all.
Right! I'd call that a full roster. Ladies and gentlemen, race across the land. Go! Prove yourself worthy and earn your crown. For the people, for the throne. Let the games begin!
We must take to the road.
We're not even in our ship yet. They couldn't have waited?
So fast! Gotta hold on to something or I'll get blown up!
Maybe stop flying.
It's incredible!
You know, if you just sit on the ground, you won't get blown off, probably. I don't know how that works. She's tiny, so maybe she might. I don't know. Oh, nice. I understand her more than expected. Again, a lot of interest, but I only consider this as part of my mission to aid the prince.
Just a sec.
Whoa, what's with the thing? This is this our
Can you hear me?
Shall I just run it along the main road then? Others seem to be doing as much. You're just as crazy as this runner. I'll take that as a compliment, little lady. Now, let's have some coordinates for the rest of the little test one. What is happening?
Let's see.
We're gonna go to a place called Murrayton Old Castletown, I think. Should be a ways south. She is small. I cannot deny that.
See.
Let us hurry. Let us hurry.
Let's see here.
Let us hurry.
Whoa.
Okay, so we can't actually
That's where
go
we wanna
here.
go. Let's see.
Hold on. This place here.
Wow.
On this crash leg, I say that'd be 4 days, 3 nights. 4 days, 3 nights. That's a great deal faster than a carriage. I'm sure the world would be safer with that kind of speed. All be good. Now, since those britches chaps, full steams ahead to Mauritius Old Castletown.
This is amazing! I don't know a thing about gauntlet runners, but even I can tell this is a hell of a craft. I can hardly believe she's ours to drive.
You're telling me, lad? Feels like ages since I've been out on the open road. This girl's been waiting long enough for her time to shine.
So this is what you used to talk with the driver? Convenient, that. Look, old fellow, are you really on our side? You realize we don't have funds to pay you.
Money? Ha! I'm not in this for the money, boy. What I want is a little gusto. What do you think, lad? Isn't this a rush?
It is at that. Like riding the wind.
That's the ticket. It's been so long since I've had a good chinwag.
Brilliant, isn't it?
I don't understand what these people are saying.
Yeah, it's amazing.
You've a good head on your shoulders, boy. Yes, I can tell you're a sharp one. Where to, ladies? The world is our shellfish.
You certainly are a different person behind the wheel.
Hey, Hulkenberg! Can we get an explanation yet?
That man is Neurus. An Ishkia, if 'twas not obvious from the wings. And despite everything, he was heir to a noble house and personal machinist for the royal family.
What?
He's a master engineer, of course, positively peerless. But as you can see, the runners get him a bit excitable.
How excitable are we talking?
Neurus? Are you there? I'm coming in. Even amidst all this commotion in town, I find you buried in your work.
Too much to do.
As always. To business then. I must ask a favor. Would you be able to ready a carriage for me?
No new commissions. No time for them. Ask another right.
It is not a new one I require. Before His Highness disappeared, did you not accept a contract to build him a custom carriage? Without a formal owner, I reasoned that it must now lie unused. I was hoping I might borrow it a short while.
But, pish and tosh, woman.
Both?
Tis for royal use and naught else.
'Tis an unreasonable request, I know. But I'd not be asking without a grave need. Might I at least see it?
I mean, well,
'Twas specially made for His Highness, yes? Not a work you'd have sold off. Where lies it now?
I've deadlines to meet, dash it. Off with you now. Leave me be.
You've been acting stranger than usual. What ails you?
Whoa!
Good God.
How would you have missed that?
Is this a gauntlet runner? The very craft commissioned for His Highness the Prince? Even knowing His Highness was gone, still you toiled away. Oh, Neurus, you are an inspiration.
An advanced
Nobility
darkness.
of purpose.
Yes. Right.
However, for a craft meant for the royal family, it is rather excessive, isn't it? Did you really build this vehicle exactly to their orders? You cannot mean...
Well, at first, certainly, I followed the blueprints exactly. But then His Highness died, and, well, I couldn't just let the old girl waste away. A masterpiece like her, collecting dust in storage? No! Unacceptable! Unthinkable! I'm working toward a dream. And this poor old girl is going to help me see it through. And then, finally...
You imbecile! A lowly, brazen court engineer butchering His Highness's inheritance for a hobby! For this mania! You embezzled the royal treasury and disrespected his legacy! Treason!
Mercy, please! Look, take my head if you must, milady. But leave the Balliol runner alone.
Look, this runner... Tis fully operational now, is it? Then I suggest you cooperate. For both our sakes. Finish your tinkering by tomorrow and bring it to the Grand Cathedral as soon as you can.
Eh? What's all this now? You play the proud soldier at me and then pluck it for your own schemes?
'Tis no scheme. I would use it for His Highness's sake.
For His Highness, eh? Hold a tick. Haven't you been looking for him? wandering across God knows where last I heard. So if you're back now and now you want a gauntlet runner for His Highness? Is His Highness still alive? That's it! I've got you, haven't I?
'Twas His Highness who gave you refuge while you were only a heretical scholar condemned by the Sanctists. The time has come to repay his mercy.
Understood.
Is that enough? Can this old duck really handle an undercover operation?
I know what you're thinking, but 'tis at least true that he feels an undying debt of gratitude to the royal family.
Pish and tosh, boy.
Both!
A little faith. Not to brag, but this old duck's craft might be the fastest gauntlet runner in the kingdom. Why, probably the world.
I think. Maybe.
How encouraging.
All I want is to push this runner as far and as fast as she can go. Show her off to the world. And you? Well, I presume you'd rather work together than have to walk, eh?
I don't know about this, but I guess we'll just have to trust him. What do you think?
You know, if we die together, we die together.
Well, and if we die, we all die together.
Ha! The boy's bold as brass.
'Tis not an invitation, you dolt. Eyes on the road.
Either way, he knows the prince is alive, so we can't just leave him to his own devices. We're all in the same boat. Or runner, I guess.
You lot can handle the fighting, and I'll handle all the driving and greasework. Just make sure you've got a proper plan for all
I
this.
just realized you have a big
mess
forehead too.
This guy's got no filter. But he has a point. We do need to talk strategy.
So, summing up. Our first trial is to slay a monster. We take its head as proof, then get it to the goal line before the deadline. The bigger the head, the better. Our destination is Port Brilehaven, the capital of the Western Principality of Oceania. It'd be a trek on foot, but this gauntlet runner should make it a snap.
So getting the bounty's head is our next move. And our target is a nefarious criminal who's been kidnapping and selling off children.
Okay, no. I was gonna write off what Harvin said as like a one-off comment, like, oh, ha, teehee, we have, oh yeah, that, he's got crazy stuff. Is this a real mechanic? Is this a real mechanic? Do I have to, is moving my, what do you mean yes? What do you mean yes? Take Galaga there too. Right.
Right? A criminal? Did the task not specify a monster's head?
Don't worry, all part of the plan. We don't need to win this thing. We just need to get Luis's attention. Everyone's going to show up with monster heads, and we shake things up with a felon. A knight-turned-kidnapper at that. Shows them we're there for justice.
But to deliberately violate the rules, we risk being disqualified entirely. Then again, 'tis just as likely to win the people's attention and thereby Luis's. I do understand the intent. What do you think of this plan?
I trust you guys. You guys got this.
I trust all of you completely.
Good enough for me. A captain's got to trust his crew, after all. The bounty's Heismay, an ex-knight. I realize that's a little close to home, Hulkenberg, so if you'd rather hang back...
No. His title is precisely why I cannot let his atrocities stand. And yet, 'tis strange indeed that we are hunting a mere man when the trial demands a monster. Then again, our true aim is beyond the ambitions of any other aspirant. Our fate rests in this plan of yours, Stroll.
Thank you. I'll try to ensure your trust isn't misplaced.
Righto. Then our course is set. Feel free to use anything in the Gauntlet Runner. Even got a bathing room if you could use a wash.
Good to know. We can always look around more thoroughly later.
Yes. You needn't tire yourself out before we arrive.
Well, I'm a tinkerer and not much else. All my fighting happens in the old workshop. But I'll take you wherever you're going for your sake and mine. After all, the wilds out there are no berry picnic. Oh no. It's a den of wild beasts and savage scoundrels. And we'll not get past it without days on the road together. So, if you need anything besides a steady hand on the wheel, give me a hoot. Bound to find me in the cockpit or the engine room.
He's certainly an eccentric, but he doesn't seem like a bad person. We'll get used to him, I suppose.
You ain't got a choice. The Gauntlet Runner has several places, kitchen, strategy, lounge, room. Let's visit academia by finding more and interact with them. Let's visit the end room and take your time and look around on the way there.
Incredible!
I get used to that. You're just gonna stride up and strip nude? What do you think you are? Just don't look, Hulkenberg. Really? It's a bathing room. No running water yet. Working on it. Unacceptable. Pristine clear water and more cunning me. I wonder who left from here. I can use this for cooking. Sick.
Got it.
So?
Fair enough. They're fine enough. Wait a minute. You're not even hitting the ground! And you're Tokyo drifting! And I'm suspicious that we're driving in a circle. Okay, never mind. We've corrected course. Ah. Oh, there you are. Upright cleaning tool.
This?
Hello?
First time on a Gauntlet Runner, eh? Don't scare me. Looks like the pipe's in here too. It's called a runophone. I've got one in here. Nah, believe it has spectacular goals inner workings. Gauntlet Runner uses magma crystals to run, you see. Used to be... You take your life in your hands when you travel the wilds. Then, thanks to the kingdom's greatest minds, the Gauntlet Runner was born. The runner's actual legs are based on colossal beasts made for zero momentum loss, even on the roughest terrain. Among other things, I've modified this craft with a bit more zip and speed. Another step closer to my dream. What you mean? Long story, my girl. Best told in a captive audience with no plan for the next few days and nights. Never mind then. Maybe some other time. Anyway, still plenty about the old girl work in progress. But by the time I'm done, she'll have some new tricks. You just watch. There'll be sunset before long. Stop thinking about bedding down for the night. Can't run to the dog, and the girl needs as much rest as we do. One of the facilities are getting abilities or do other things we would do in town. Trades in the kitchen. Or using the washing machine more until it becomes available to you. You want to spend time with the alley and travel may help improve virtues. At the end of the day, the choice is yours. That is actively a heart. So now I have to ask, what is this? This does not... I am very suspicious of this thing. Oh. Hey, Hulkenberg, how's it going?
Speaking of...
Whichever creates skill, but sure take him to try to monthly learn the hush honeybee. Recipes. Okay. Not yet. Once you're going overboard. Alright. Guess we'll cook today.
Did you know?
Oh, reading is also an option. Finally, my time to shine. And shot. Don't cook? What do you mean don't cook for? Why would I not cook? Huh. Okay, and this definitively spends a time. Pride and persuasion seems like it's courage. There are no wrong answers, just wrong-er answers. Let's take a window so you want to read it together. More eloquence? Alright, at least it tells you what it will increase. I know what this is gonna do. Imagination, yeah.
Come on.
I know it's horrible. All the lifting and bending over, show the strength in your legs, huh?
Got it.
Alright.
This... Understood.
Okay. Alright, let me see. How do I check my stats? That is not the stats. Raw virtues. My imagination is well, my eloquence is non-existent. I'm gonna read. No. Read this one.
What's that?
Well, this book teaches you ways to ensure others will agree with you. This section is part of the basics. What do you mean 07? First impressions are vital when it comes to negotiation. Okay, I guess that's true enough. Well, the other person's guard by assuming with a natural smile and humble demeanor. And the flattery to pose for a weak...
What are you talking about?
Probe for weak points. Why? He fell for the first in-game trap? What do you mean?
Sure.
No kidding.
All right.
That's a lot.
The Gauntlet Runner arrives at the desert camp as the scorching sun sinks below the horizon, and the curtain of night falls over the land. Protected within the stalwart hull of the Gauntlet Runner, the party gains a short, peaceful respite.
What do you mean F? Oh my god. No, I think you guys are baiting me. I don't think I did anything wrong. Fast one outside is ensconced in darkness, forcing your way through an unmarked terrain is very dangerous. You know the stalwart Gauntlet Runner. Instead, establish camp somewhere so you can resume your travels the next morning. Game's over, the cycle's over. What do you mean? I think Cammy, you can use any of the facilities and go on like usual, but you can also reminisce about the journey with your allies. Give it a try.
Hey.
Care to keep me calm? I can maybe hone my imagination. Nah.
I see.
Yep.
Going to Hulkenberg. Huh. Fair enough. Can I go back inside? Oh, there it goes. Those will have terrible ramifications in 40 to 50 hours.
Well met.
If the idea appeals, let me have a talk for a bit. It's more imagination.
Be well.
I want to raise my courage. Is there more books? Nope. I'll go hang out with Hulkenberg, I guess. She's cool people. Although she's not Stroll.
Hey.
Well, let's go hang out with Stroll for tonight.
Now then.
It was like just yesterday when I arrived at the world capital. So much has happened in such a short span of time. I met you, we went over the northern fortress and awakened a mysterious power. I once thought magic was only this existed in heroic tales of times long past. Speaking of which, I've been thinking, and perhaps this is the same power. It's the same power that the Hero Kings once used. If that's the case, then why do you think so many of them met miserable ends? Power isn't everything. Or they had no allies. Nah, what's
that about? Oh, I see.
I see. As kings, they had to govern their people and maintain peace. Martial might alone wouldn't help you there. Perhaps not a matter of how much power you have, but how you choose to wield it. Moreover, we've got more than one power at our disposal. On top of that, we've got allies who share these abilities as well.
Then,
if we continue to master these archetypes, then maybe, just maybe, we'll be able to surpass the great hero kings of old. Though all this does make me wonder just how many more of these powers are still out there. I felt my imagination grow. Throwing out such challenges ahead.
All right.
How's my imagination not going up yet? Oh, wait. Okay, I can see where the stars are now. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Come now, it's too early for bed. Let's talk some more. Stroll and I talked for a while. Because he didn't read the book, but I did read the book.
The age of a new king draws nearer.
Good morning.
Top of the morning, top of the morning, top of the morning, top of the morning. Hold on, let's... Good top of the morning to you, my dear passengers. I trust that sleeping quarters have more exceeded your expectations, eh?
True.
They're better than I feared, considering how tiny they are. But I've got a question of my own. Isn't the desert sand going to do a number on this runner? My boy, remember who maintained this rugged girl. Nary a grain of sand could fit between her seams, I assure you. Regardless, we'll be leaving these arid dunes to mine tomorrow. Wow, runners are really neat, aren't they? A carriage would just never be able to get through the desert this fast, but just keep an eye on the road, will you, nurse? Yeah, wait, who's driving? Alright. It's a 5-day.
All right.
What have you got?
Hey.
Okay, I was about to do some maintenance on my weapons. We've got the time on our journey to fetch mine for the battle. Weapon might help. Yeah!
Now then. Got a moment?
You're gonna have it up, but after things settle down, I'd like to live without the sword. I mind the idea of a world where monsters and senseless violence don't exist, where nothing is taken from you by others. That's why one day I just want to restore my ruined homeland to its former glory, and not just mine, all of the ruined hometowns.
Hey.
How about you? I shared my plan. Let's hear yours. What are you doing the fight's over? You serious? I'm a bit relieved to hear that. To tell you the truth. Not just one end running mistake, but two in the spot at 20 minutes. Shut up! I've got to get stronger. Even if the village gets rebuilt, it's all for naught if it gets attacked by monsters again. I want to be strong enough to rid this country of monsters, not just leave it to a spineless army and incompetent generals. They have only the power to kill those who oppose them. They have no desire to protect their people, just like Louis.
Look at that.
I want to do something about that too.
Yeah.
I agree. But seeing the state of our country army, I'm all the more glad that you are captain. Truly. You resolved to stand in the front line of our fight, so it's only right you lead. I'll fight, I say. I forced my way into your mission.
Hey.
I envy you sometimes, you know. Attack with such conviction. How does one become so bold? Oh, it's one of these two. I'm gonna say it's this one.
No.
I do have moments where I waver. I suppose we all do. But you manage to keep a cool head when you do, unlike me. That's why you're our captain. All this way I have faith in you. More battles ahead, and I'll be counting on you to get us through them. In the end, the king will be determined by what the people think of as justice. They're free to make their choices, but so is the one being chosen. I wonder who it'll be at the end of all of it. It'll probably be me.
All right.
Anyway, the sword shining like new. Let's finish this up. Careful, my weapon has fortified my will to fight as well as increased my courage. Let's go! Alright, we got courage at 2. Tolerance is our next one we can level up. And then we have imagination and eloquence we need to work on. The truth on to hum the flame of thine courage to ignite hearts of
that's...
A conqueror needs that precious kindling which a follower passion may be inflamed. Spend some time with scroll honing our weapons.
I say, we could stop for a break.
Something ahead, so we'll be stopping there.
Coming now into view is the Tree of Prophecy, a resplendent tapestry of color against the backdrop of the bleak desert. One theory is that the tree's roots gorge on the land's magma, and still another is that it gorges on those enraptured by its colorful foliage, as though themselves snared by the bewitching madness surrounding the tree. The Gauntlet Runner comes to a stop at its base.
So it's a parasite? Here we are. Shall we get a closer look? Oh god.
Wow.
It might be a parasite. It's a tree. It could be a parasitic tree.
That's...
It's not just the leaves. The whole area has been painted red.
Certainly.
This place calls to mind a picture book I read as a child. It told of a great tree located somewhere within the country, whose colors shifted to foretell unusual events in times ahead. How exactly would a tree foretell the future? And how does a plant grow this huge in the middle of the desert? I'm not sure if this explains it, but I am sensing an incredible amount of magla in the air here. Your hypothesis is correct. That would make this no mere trees, no sir, but a magical organism that feeds off magla. As a matter of scientific research, I must document this discovery. Nose put out a sheet of paper and a brush from his pocket and began to draw the landscape in front of him.
Hey.
Wow, Nose, how did you get so good at drawing? Ah, my boy, meticulous documentation is the foundation for good research. There you have it. I'm finished. Here, take it as a keepsake. Wasn't it for research? All the pertinent information I need has been etched into my very mind. I can make do without the sketch itself. Sick. You sound British enough to do this, and you're also not black enough. That's fair. For the British part. I seem to have drawn the research with picture. The drawing is intrinsically detailed and could accurately convey the full majesty of this place to a viewer who has never seen it before.
Hey there!
Hey, why don't we give that to Maria? I bet she'd love to see something from our journey. And we could tell her a story about this place. Next time we're in Grand Chat, I should give this drawing to Maria.
Huh?
You're not saying "in it" or "lad"? Well, he hasn't said it yet, so therefore, you know, I can't. Huh, magical organism from a tree. Say, aren't there fairies in the same classification? Precisely. Gallica wasn't the most precious treasure as... Gallica is the most precious treasure as well. I've been observing her very closely, which has given me great insight into my own research into flight. Are you eyeing up my fairy?
Huh?
You've been observing me this whole time? I don't recall you asking, so knock it off.
However,
turning our attention back to the tree, I find that it tints itself blue to herald the arrival of favorable developments. I wonder what manner of anomaly its current color portends. Oh, you ain't British enough? Took a brief detour, but I feel that seeing that rare sight has broadened my wisdom.
All right.
Okay. Free wisdom is acceptable.
The Gauntlet Runner arrives in a quiet clearing, concealed by boulders. As darkness reclaims the wilderness for itself, monsters run rampant in the wilds. To sleep here would be perilous, unless from within the safety of a Gauntlet Runner. The party, secure in their Gauntlet Runner, spends the night in peace, hidden from hungry gazes.
Rock Den Camp. Well, that looks like something I can interact with. Day after tomorrow. What kind of place Mauritius? So I can't do anything with Stroll. What are you going to increase?
Well met.
How about we start on the talk for a bit? Imagination? Yep.
Be well.
Alright. So... I wonder.
Let's not.
Alright. Hey. I don't want to pick that. I don't remember what this one increased. Eloquence? You know what? Yeah, let's read that.
What's that?
Strategic way to ensure others will agree with the next part. Review some of the basics. You make a flawless for the press. As discussion progresses, other person may erect an emotional wall and start giving you the cold shoulder. No matter what you say, they remain unperceptive. In these situations, issue a challenge. You must shock their senses to break down their walls. Shock their senses? How would you go about doing that? I mean, scare them, yes. You give them something that'll scare them.
Okay.
That's right. So I guess you can imply you know their weaknesses. So Since the book, I have increased my eloquence.
All right.
Some other agreement doesn't sound like it'd be too complex, but there's actually a lot to consider.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Alright. Fully rendered scene?
Finally! We're out of the desert! Oh wow, I missed all this green!
Ugh. Why is it so bumpy?
That'd be the change in terrain, lad.
See, you got to let the suspensions get used to hard ground instead of soft sand.
Must be nice to fly everywhere.
No, her legs are useless.
What the? Did we just crash?
Of course not. That's
A cannonade.
Hey, watch where you're shooting.
My star is rising! Ah!
Man, I hate all of those astronomy people.
Sanctism will reign!
God, you're so bald!
It's them. Remember, from the opening ceremony. I think one of them is Guido, Forden's confidant, and the other is Luis's man, Gladel.
Prominent candidates. Shouldn't the king's magic petrify them for their aggression?
No, see where they're aiming. They're not shooting to kill, just to take out the opposing runner's legs.
If they really try to land a fatal shot, just aim to break the opponent's side of the fence.
stuck out in the wilds with no working runner. Whether they survive or not, they're dashed well out of the race.
So 'tis a clash to halt each other's advance. Damned fools couldn't resist a show of force.
Look! Over by the legs. That crier is there too.
I see. Acting as witness to the higher candidate's conflict. It seems Gladel cannot match Guido's firepower.
He could die! Our play is laying on Louis's favor. Can we afford to bet in Gladel if he's one of Louis' supporters?
What's our plan? If we just hang back and watch, Godot's gonna win. And Forden gets a leg up on the competition.
Yeah, let's help out.
Let's give Gladel a hand here.
Good thinking. That way we could win Luis's regards.
Agreed. Let us ride to Gladel's aid.
I say, hold on. You realize you're a no-name candidate, eh? If he wants to shut you out, he'll not have to aim for just our legs.
It's a runner, isn't it? If things get too dicey, we'll just run. Didn't you say we had the fastest craft around?
Fine. Suppose there's no room for caution if we want the world's eyes on us.
Okay then, it's settled. Let's make sure he owes us big.
There should be an external runner phone out there.
We're here to help. Withdraw, Gladel. Who goes there? Why do you stand for Luis's forces? Well, sorry, can't get into it now.
We're here to help you.
You're that commoner candidate who destroyed the Grand Cathedral. Was that not enough? You would profane the sacred a second time.
So be it. In God's name, be thou punished.
One of the monks has boarded the deck. It's like he knows magic won't shield us. He's able to kill us here and now.
You dare interfere in my fight! Know your place! Is it fame you seek? You thought by confronting me, you might lift your own names? Then you chose the wrong opponent.
He's
I hate
shaved?
to
He's
interrupt,
bald.
Oleg, but it's a touch more complex than that.
We of the Crown Theocracy's monk army have silenced all who would oppose the eminence of God. Your petty ruses are beneath me. Now you shall know how powerless you truly are.
Remember, the king's magic means we cannot move to strike Godot himself.
Go for his followers first. We'll thin their numbers and turn the tide.
Go, my brethren.
Wait, I'm on garbage.
Fear of
Oh
God
no.
into these impious commoners.
Don't forget about the petrification magic!
Be shaved? He can be shaved, but he's still bald.
Lend me your strength. Not this. Vitus power.
I shall fight as the noble I am. Take that!
Right on target!
Prepare
yourself.
Stroll.
Let justice prevail. I stand waiting.
I should have moved her back.
I will usher you to his side.
This can't be.
Perfect!
You'll be dust!
Close your heart. What could you hope to achieve?
Only a flesh wound.
This is God's judgment.
Cringe, that doesn't count.
He knows we can't attack him. He's toying with us.
To the rear guard, come! Strike me if you dare.
It's okay. Let's go.
Rid of that guy.
No, you're
Stepping back to the fore.
peasants.
No. Withdrawing.
No,
Closing the
I want
distance.
to do an item.
Here.
Let's go. What could you hope to achieve?
Falkenberg's
Oh,
guard is
power
down!
of heroes!
Yeah, it'll be alright.
Witness me, brethren.
Come forth, royal soul.
Now.
I could
what's the
never
plan?
get a crit when I wanted to.
Could do with this.
I'm obliged.
Resistance is futile. I would lose nothing by conceding this fight. But the faithful are watching. For the sake of my dear brethren, I must hold nothing back. Now, feel the righteous truth
Did I
of
take too
sanctism
long?
engraved upon your flesh.
Does this mean he's getting serious?
Rise, my
Hang
brothers.
in there!
Sanctism will reign.
This is nothing. Is that all?
Falkenberg's guard
Let
is down!
justice prevail! I stand waiting.
Merchant!
Nice! That was perfect!
Take that!
Is everyone all right?
Good to know.
From our provisions.
Take this.
Only a flesh.
Doinked her!
Sanctism will reign.
Nothing.
Brace yourselves.
Merchant!
Now, I call upon royal power within! This calls for one of these.
Thank you. I stand ready. With blade in hand. Strike me if you dare.
Sanctism is supreme. Sanctism will reign.
Is that all? Only a flesh wound.
Sanctism will reign.
Is that all?
Falkenberg's guard is down!
Is there another
No,
way?
I'm gonna do the right
Do we need
thing.
Vitus power? We can do this!
My thanks.
Know your place, peasants.
This should work.
I'm obliged. Observe the enemy. Let justice prevail. I stand waiting.
I'll give a bigger heal.
Take this!
This is nothing.
Sanctism will reign!
Forgot what his skills do.
Hulkenberg's guard is down.
What skills?
Behold my power!
I don't have any skills because I'm on a bad set. I forgot to. Oh yeah, you resist. The only one who has an AoE heal is Hulkenberg, and Hulkenberg is kind of relegated to you know, shielding.
Do with this.
Witness me, brethren!
Is that all?
Let's go! Sanctism will reign!
Nothing. Only a flesh wound.
Sanctism will reign!
Is that all?
Captain's hurt bad.
I can't give up now.
Let's get him some healing.
I still
badly
stand.
wounded. Someone heal her. Roll her
Merchant!
back. Can
No,
anyone
hold on.
get on healing duty?
Wait. Okay, yes, that would heal everyone. But... okay, I could do pass, Hulkenberg gets the thing, and then pass, and then have her shield, but at the same time I could just do this.
No, I shall vanquish evil, peasants!
This calls for one of these.
Thank you. I stand ready. For all that we strive for. Strike me if you dare.
Take this!
This is nothing.
Doink.
Is that
Doink.
all?
Sanctism will reign!
God, you're so lame!
Can anyone heal him? Hulkenberg's
so
badly
sorry.
wounded.
Here they come.
Someone heal her.
Merchant!
Wait a minute.
Still here?
Roll her back.
Not
Can
out of this
anyone
yet.
get on healing duty?
Let's try this.
Hit your weak link. Keep it up, Stroll.
It's not over yet.
Wait a minute.
Just the thing.
I got it. So, the faithful are broken before you, yet your desperate struggling is for naught. You cannot defy the inevitable. I am immune to all your wicked harms.
Oh, he gets to do whatever he wants, and we can't even get near him.
Bend the knee and yield to the divine truth of sanctism. Now, are you prepared for the end?
Ah, I think not, you rotter!
What have you done to my gauntlet runner?
I knocked it
We've
over.
nothing to lose. At the very least, I can thrash your old clunker until it's inoperable.
This is a waste of my time. So be it. You'll face your divine punishment soon enough.
Phew. Finally, he took the hint. Hey, get down here.
What's your problem?
What are you playing at?
Why are you
You think
hard?
I owe you now or something? I would have been fine without your meddling.
I just wanted to help you.
A likely story? Out with it. What's your motive?
Why, Gladell, surely you can spare some manners for a crew that saved our lives?
Man, she looks so familiar. She looks like she'd be a great singer. I don't know, I can see it in her eyes and her massive forehead. We want your coat. He do got that on though. If I call her Haru 2.0, I mean, I don't have to call her. It just is.
Honestly, that got a bit ugly for my liking.
Well, well, well. Do my eyes deceive me? Juna the songstress in the flesh. What brings you all the way out here? A little tryst on the road, is it?
Nothing so saucy. I'm afraid this cad's just my chauffeur. Now please, darling, a little privacy, or I'll have to charge for an interview.
Fair enough, miss. Fair enough. Nothing you're not used to. Consider me chastened and shooed. Besides, I might have found another angle here that's just as promising.
Hulkenberg, I think he's talking about you.
You bested Godot. So you're not just a pretty face. You were more help than my useless driver, at least.
Look here. However talented and famed a songstress she may be, you must remember to contain yourselves.
Hulkenberg.
Songstress? Wait, is she the same Nidia lady who sang at the opening ceremony?
Aye, but that's... oh, blast it all, I can't take it anymore. I'd know the suspensions anywhere. You had Caden workshop on this, eh? Yes, those are quality parts and no mistake. Luis really shells out for his own.
By the crown, you can't be serious! She is Juno! The kingdom's greatest singer! The dulcet diva! Oh, this is preposterous! Surely I can't be the only one starstruck? Really? No one else wants to shake her hand? Well, then on behalf of this group, I suppose it falls to me.
You're an interesting little ensemble. Wait, is that a fairy? A real living one? Where did you...
Hey, up there!
An airborne gauntlet runner.
Can you call it a gauntlet runner if it's flying? And don't say, oh, it's running on air. No, that doesn't count. That's flying. We have a word for that.
My lord, Luis. How kind to provide a personal escort.
So that's it. I thought it was strange that a candidate like Gladel got stuck playing someone's driver.
But she was still the Sanctist's pick for the opening ceremonies? Guess even Forden's camp has to bend to popular opinion.
My humblest apologies, my lord Luis, for this travesty, especially when you had graced me with the privilege of bearing the lovely Lady Juna.
Glad to see Lady Juna's safe, at least.
I could have crushed that churchman like a bug. And I would have if these insolent fools hadn't.
I'm sure. Sorry, don't much care.
It would seem you had to clean up my associate's mess. I'd like to express my gratitude, but if I might ask, who are you?
We're not Casca, Griffith, so stop eyeing us up like that.
We're your supporters.
Hence your retaliation against Godot, then. He's also a candidate, though his name doesn't carry any weight.
One would think you commoners, but for the Lady Knight at your side. And you have a gauntlet runner. Most curious. What made you decide to enter the competition?
Please don't leave it to me.
Looks like he's more interested than we anticipated. This might be our chance, so choose your words wisely, okay?
He's asking why I became a candidate. How shall I respond? Okay, so like, wrong answer, decent answer. You can cut so much weight with far simpler landing gear, right?
I want to help you, Count Luis.
Oh? You fight in my name, do you?
Really now? So, you thought you'd step in for a little self-promotion?
We want to help anyone in need. That's what we believe in.
Anyone? Most interesting. However, my immediate needs are met in terms of sword hands.
Oh, come now. Don't they have a certain charisma to them? Why? I dare say I saw them use magic without igniters.
Please,
Snitch!
I know we can help you. We want nothing more than to see your vision realized, Lord Luis.
You do know what that vision is built on, don't you? If you would claim yourself my ally, then prove your power before all the kingdom's eyes. You can't change the world without power, after all. If you can manage that, I'll consider your proposal.
What if I throw money and do almighty damage? Does that count as proving my power?
See you, loves.
Don't think this changes anything. Come on, Hector!
It soars like a damn bird.
Right then. That could have gone worse. We were lucky we managed to connect with Luis this early.
No thanks to that Glodell. Even should we be accepted, he'll be no ally of ours.
Well, at the very least, Luis knows our faces. All we have to do now is avoid screwing it up.
He wants to see our power, does he? Then let's find Heisme, bring him to justice, and show the nation we're a force to be reckoned with.
As the chirping birds return to their nests and the darkness claims its dominion, the Gauntlet Runner at last arrives at its repose, a place grown thick with trees. Are the sounds from between the trees just the leaves being caressed by the wind? Or are they the whispers of the beguiling beams of the dark? The party never has to find out, for they are safe within the Gauntlet Runner.
I'm going outside the Gauntlet Runner. And yeah, Stroll was really fast to start sucking up.
Ah! Oh, damn it, blast!
Both?
Did you hear that?
It's over. The end of the road. So ends the life of the genius engineer.
Let's say we go check on him.
He'd be aight.
Hey! Nurse, you okay?
Oh, you two. Terribly sorry. It's nothing, really.
You seem troubled, friend.
Is there something troubling you?
Ah, well, I suppose you could say that. It's just the runner, you see? She's in top shape, but I wanted to make her peerless. An absolute beauty, you know, top of her class. Something that would make even old Luis's runner look like a bally apple cart.
Alright, so I'm going to ask a question. I'm going to preface this with, it might be racist, but can Nurse's race actually fly? Like, are the wings for show as like a racial feature, or can his race actually fly? Listen, it's a fair question. It is a fair question. I'd wager to say it is an appropriate question if you see somebody with wings. Like you have, but like unlike Gallica, he actually walks around. He actually walks around, but Gallica flies everywhere. So like, but he walks. So like, are his wings not good for flying? But like Gallica's is it because she's super lightweight? Are his wings a social status thing? Like, I mean, like I feel like we're just missing out on critical amounts of exposition here. I feel like this is important information. I feel like I have asked no wrong questions.
I'd not be floundering so much if I just had a bit of spark.
A spark?
Yes, my girl. A spark of inspiration. A moment of epiphany. Like when I saw the lost relic.
Unfollow.
Lost
What do you mean you
relic?
follow for the racist remarks,
Doesn't
don't
ring a
you?
bell.
Ah, yes, context. They say that long, long ago, there was a civilization so highly advanced it was beyond all modern understanding. Automation ruled the day. People lived surrounded by machinery with no need to work. Legend has it that they lived lives of convenience and comfort, but somehow that civilization just up and disappeared. God only knows what happened to them.
Is Gallica sitting and flying? What's the point of sitting if you're flying? You're not giving your legs a break. If anything, this is more work. It's more work to do this than it would be. She's relaxed. How is that relaxed? That's more work. Asserting dominance. Stop applying logic to a fairy. All right. Fine.
Sounds kind of far-fetched already.
She's styling.
Hear me out, would you? The point is, once in a stretch, you hear about someone unearthing relics from those days of yore.
You're putting human biology to a creature made of pure magic.
You know, that those in the know would recognize such a prize at a single glance.
Have you seen one?
Have you ever seen one of these yourself?
Oh, yes. When I was but a young sproglet, there was this loony old inventor in my neighborhood, both quite brilliant and quite daffy, as they often are. That old fellow only showed me his find once, but even seeing it lit a fire in me, like being struck by lightning. After that, it was like a boiling pot. Ideas rising to the surface. And my tinkering always came out marvelous. Some proper court engineer-worthy genius. Something about it utterly captured my imagination. The lost relic, I mean.
Wow. You could try getting him to show you again.
If only I could. That old fellow went back to his own hometown. That single solitary glimpse of the past was all I had. The old goat. He told me he'd leave me the relic in his will.
Okay, so where's this guy's hometown?
Oh, some tiny hamlet somewhere on the outskirts of Martira. A village by the name of Camiro or some such.
Hey, we'll be going there.
This one's important.
You can be able to tell us more. Oh, that's a lot. Okay, listen.
Time marches
It was a very good question to know if she was wearing a... Look, it only made visual sense. It made visual sense to ask that. Nobody wears combat armored panties, alright? Artusia, good, soon we'll be liberated. Liberated? Do you mean... I do believe... I take offense to that. The fairy girl's right, you know. A character can never keep up with this pace. Some gratitude would be appreciated. Apologies, I'm grateful. It's just hard to show while I'm on the verge of losing your lunch. That, and I pray that I missed it. Once we arrive in town, we're supposed to meet with Barden, right? I'm sure the sights will be distracting, but let's not keep the man waiting.
Departing the capital and barreling southward, the party's gauntlet runner at last arrives in the old castle town, Martira, where their client Barden awaits. The towering castle's stark walls stare down coldly upon its visitors. The only question now is whether or not this gambit was the right move.
Tis far more desolate a place than I'd heard.
Not many people out. It's like everyone's afraid of something.
Ah, you're here. I've been hoping you'd show up soon.
I know it's been a while, but we pledged to help you. We'll not go back on our word.
Glad to hear it. I'm sure Lady Joanna will also be pleased. Oh, your pardon.
Lady Joanna rules this city. She's also a most holy sanctuaress of the Sanctus Church. She lives there, in Criganti Castle.
I take it the locals are hoping for His Eminence Forden to win the tournament?
Aye, naturally. No sane and righteous man would want Luis on the throne. Speaking of, I heard there was a scuffle on the road between two candidates gauntlet runners. The criers say Forden's allies suffered the worst of it.
Ah, well, that's Luis's camp for you. I assume it was them. I mean, some nasty characters at his heel, eh?
I mean, we could say that we're working as a double agent against Louis. It would be suspicious, but you know, it is the truth. We're trying to get into Luis's favor because we want to, you know, sabotage him and whatnot. We don't have to say we're trying to kill him, but we can just say we're trying to sabotage him from the inside.
Luis is nothing but a tyrant.
Yes. Such atrocities in his name. Unforgivable.
Captain, are you sure we can trust these strangers? These bounty boarders are always in it just for the money.
Looks like his officer's not on our side just yet.
Dinna be rude, Morris. They've come a long way for our sakes. Now, I'm sure you must be knackered from the journey. Let me show you to an inn. You can try our local speciality, perhaps.
Ah, you've a local delicacy. It would be a welcome treat.
You chaps go on. The old girl needs a bit of maintenance after carrying us so far.
Can't that wait until you've eaten?
Too much at stake, lad. Go on, don't worry, and I'll sort her out. Might well fix the bally waterworks while I'm at it.
Come, everyone. This way.
You can't handle big stakes without big stakes.
Is this some kind of smoked dish?
Roasted larvae of the giant sandworm. It's Martira's culinary speciality. Cooked to a delicate finish, just enough to preserve all the natural juices and flavors of the innards.
You keep those in?
Larval innards.
It is a unique texture, to be sure, but the taste is divine. Exquisite.
You're completely serious, aren't you?
Something the matter? Do try some of your own before it gets cold.
You know what? Let's get it.
Looks great.
What is with that smile? Not you two.
Red flavors are bursting in my mouth. It's surprisingly tasty.
You fairly eat with gusto, young man. Passion worthy of a royal candidate. How was it? Sometimes the insides can twitch a bit, but it's harmless.
No!
Would that I had time to try more of your dishes, but... to business. Can you fill us in on the details of all these kidnappings?
Aye. Our wee ones have been going missing for at least 6 months. All told, we're looking at 15 children now unaccounted for.
And you think this Heismay is your culprit?
I'm told he's a disgraced knight with nowhere else to turn. We've no proof, but the pieces fit. Seems to me that with nothing else to lose, he's gone rogue.
For a man who claimed a knight's honor to stoop to such horrors. 'Tis unacceptable. We must end this quickly, for our sake.
Oh, my headphones aren't bad.
If I recall the brief, it'll be quite a feat to even get near this Heismay. His hideout was in the midst of the Sandworm's territory, yes?
Aye, well remembered. He certainly isn't going to make this easy for us.
So, is Heismay's hideout way out here? Looks pretty far from Martira.
Okay, so like, why don't we just, instead of going out the bottom to here, then go to here, why don't we just go out the top? Because there's a cannon in between. So there is. You win this time. I can't argue that. You got me. That is an entire canyon. You are absolutely correct. Oh, yeah. Wait. But we have a land... Well, actually, no. Our land runner doesn't fly, so... Yeah, we'd be cooked. Sometimes, yes.
Here? Let's see. Let's see here. Here's all right.
Now that you mention it, I have to wonder how he can even survive out there.
Carefully.
We've been chasing any lead we have, but we can't figure it all out. We're in over our heads.
We'll get this job done.
We're awful grateful to have you. And don't worry, we'll pay you what you're due. After all, nobody else in the royal capital would give it a second glance.
We help anyone in need. That's why we've come this far.
Inspiring words, young man. Now, I hope you're not full yet. We've a whole spread of other dishes for you.
I know Hulkenberg is happy.
Now this is the pride of the town. A fine sweetmeat made from the juvenile sandworm's entrails. You'll find this tastes as sweet as any dessert.
Fair enough. Is this essentially the same thing that haggis is? Isn't haggis like a delicacy, but like also like mostly animal innards? I honestly have no idea what haggis is, but I know that haggis is primarily made in one section of the world.
Together, I'm sure we can find a way to the stronghold without falling prey to those words. Now, please, dig in.
Tis altogether different from the roast. Why, tis succulent as a mellow fruit. Another marvel.
You must have gotten used to eating anything you had to out in the wilds, eh?
I'll schedule a meeting with the Honourable Lady Joanna tomorrow. Please, rest your weary heads for today.
If they aren't here to con a free meal out of us, that is.
Now, let's go.
Insects are sweeter the younger they are?
It's been a while.
Exactly.
Meet later in town for everything you want, so get your beauty sleep, okay?
Aye.
I like I overheard that conversation I was wrong, but if I did hear something not like I tell anybody, I never would have made a professional forum if I didn't know how to handle sensitive information. So if there's anything you want to know about this, simply ask. You'd always find me here. Okay? I want to know about this place I'm going to.
Pleasure to see you.
It's still nice of you to come this way, Trevor. Please, make yourself comfortable. Bed on black. Past the door to the back of the desk. Oh, the cuisine here was delicious to the last meal. Martyra is a fancy indeed, which makes this his May offense all the more damning. If all we heard was true, hunting would be a trial indeed. To be expelled from the order would be one thing, but to be wholly stripped of his knighthood, I would not be surprised if the man is given in despair. Alright. Assuming that the beds are this way, yeah. Alright. So, we'll call it here for now since we've made it into the city. How goes the stream? I'm so sorry, Chloe. I am so sorry. Taste something much more maturity. There's no this acidity is also a factor in some ants as well. But yeah, you know, I'll see if we can walk around. If we can walk around the town. Alright, fair enough. So yeah, I'll call it now. We have made it to Martyra. Oh, nice. Yes, we have made it to Martyra. So I think this is a good stopping point for the time being. So let's call it here. And next time, we'll probably get past this quest and whatnot and all that jazz. Alright, so with that said, thank you guys for tuning in. Honestly, I'm starting to get into this. I'm starting to really get into the story and whatnot. And Hulkenberg's interesting taste in cuisine. But yeah, I'm going... Game's fun, story good. I'm seeing that. So, with that, I'm going to go grab me something to eat. And I'll probably be in Discord a bit later on tonight. So, till then. They're just saying I'm being racist because I asked if, what's his name? I asked if Nurus can fly. I was curious if the wings were just for show or if they were functional. I feel that was a very reasonable question, but no. It wasn't? I feel like it was. Anyway, I'm grabbing some food. I'll catch you guys next time. Bye, everybody.